In this video, I'm going to give a brief overview and my personal thoughts on Upcontent, which is one of our new partners here at SmartSites. So what Upcontent is it helps you generate curated content for your audience, and it syncs it with whether it be your website, social media, or your email newsletter. Just to give an example of, over here at SmartSites, one of the things that we preach is the importance of a very fast website. And it sometimes takes an investment to make a fast website, especially if you're working with milliseconds on a site that's already pretty optimized. And we could spend hours trying to convince a client about the importance of a fast website, and we could write blog posts about it and just say, hey, listen, it needs to be fast, think about your own experience, and it only goes so far. But when we put trusted third-party content in front of them, whether it be Google's own blog saying that it's one of the major factors of rankings, or a Forbes article quoting a statistic that every second a website takes longer to load, you lose X amount of dollars, X amount of customers, and those third-party articles are going to do a much better job convincing than us just saying it many times. So it depends on the niche. It really does. But if you're in an industry where kind of getting that credibility, getting that reinforcement from big industry publications, or even just the media, and it's important to put that in front of the faces of your customers, that Upcontent could be good for you. Here's why I love it, and I'll open up an example in just a moment. Actually, I'm going to start with the example. And an example, it's a funny one. It's I just so happened when I talked to Scott, which is the first time I talked to Scott, and he's the founder of Upcontent. I was happened to be working with one of our customers here at SmartSites, which sells koi fish. They're in the koi fish business, and if you don't know koi fish, they're carp. It's a type of fish that could cost tens of thousands of dollars, and so it's not for everyone. People do not eat koi fish, generally speaking, but you put them in a pond, or I think a few times I've seen it. I've seen it at Chinese restaurants, and I live here in North New Jersey, when I've seen some beautiful koi fish. So that's their business, and I was very skeptical about Upcontent, to be honest. And I was like, oh, can't you just Google it? Or how is your little algorithm going to be better, or give me anything better than Google search engine would? So I was like, listen, I'm just going to test it. So I signed up for a demo account, and I put in koi fish, and I'll do it right here with you guys, although you can see the screenshot already. So here it is, and this is just the settings page. This isn't necessarily the page you start with, but here is, I'm going to press edit here in SmartSites demo. Demos to search here, and I'm going to put in koi fish. And there's a lot of settings, but I'm just going to keep it very simple. I'm just going to put in koi fish. I'm going to press save topic, and this is something really you do once in the setup phase, and you don't necessarily repeat this. And it takes, again, I think it'll take a few seconds, but really, normally you wouldn't have to wait at all, because you would set up in the first time, and once it's set up, it's gonna, it loads for you automatically thereafter. There it is. Okay, cool. And here is, let me make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. Here is some articles it has about koi fish, right? Here's the results. And basically you go through here and you press star, right? Press star to a lot of these, and basically that's what later syncs with, again, whether you use it on the website or an email newsletter. Anything I star will go to that channel. And I have a few options here. This is news and blog, and maybe I look around and I say, hey, listen, this is actually my competitor, and really doesn't make sense for me to have these blogs. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna say, I just want news, right? And here, the first, right, this is a great one. Japan's king of carp, again, koi fish is a type of carp, breeds $1 million koi fish, right? So this is something that my community of koi fish enthusiasts I want them to see this, right? So if I have a blog and I want to keep them engaged and keep them coming back to my website to see the latest, most beautiful koi fish I have, right? I want an email newsletter, and these are the stories I want them to read, right? And again, I go through this and I set up my filters, whether it's, hey, I want something every week, so that's going to be my timetable. I don't know. You can play around with things that are shareable, things that are recent. And it's funny. I was showing this to clients, and some, they were just as surprised as I was. And even ones that were, listen, I'm not sure if I want to put on the website. They were like, but listen, like, can I use this for my own purposes? So whoever, really, I think one of the brilliance of this product is just this is like Google. Really, this is like a search engine itself. I don't know what's behind the scenes, but really just playing around with it. What a great little search engine they have here. And again, if I went to Google and I typed in koi fish and really I'd go around and there's Wikipedia. There's nothing here that. Here's PetSmart. This is actually a client right here. And here's Pinterest, and there's really nothing for me to put into a newsletter. And if you press news, you won't get anything too great either. Yeah, that big story about a koi fish, being worth $1 million. That's not here. I don't know if you scroll around, maybe it will be, but no. Well, there it is. Anyway, so you get, just really good curated content, and again, really smart filters, smarter than, more features than really you have for Google about things that you want to show, you don't want to show. You want to see press releases, you don't want to see press releases. You want to sort by things that are shareable. Maybe that's going to get you the best results. Hey, really, I want that viral content right on top. And again, Google News just doesn't give you that option. Nope. I lost my presentation. Here it is. Okay. So gathering content, again, saves you time over Google. Implementing content, like whether it's your website, whether it's your email, that's really the part that saves you time. You press star, 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 star. All that then goes into your email newsletter, goes into social. It's very seamless. And really, that's the value here. If you count it up and you do an email newsletter each week, and you do it right now from Googling and whatever the case may be, and then you take all the stuff and you get the images and you put it into MailChimp, Constant Contact, or what have you, and you do copy paste, and maybe that takes you 30 minutes per week to do, so 2 hours per month. With Upcontent, all of a sudden, instead of 30 minutes, it's going to take you 3 minutes, right? So kind of like that hour and a half, 2 hours per month of savings. Is it worth it? Upcontent, costs you $10 per month. That's the starting price, and probably at that level, it works for most businesses. So, hey, if your time is worth more than $5 per hour, and you're doing this anyway, really, it's a no-brainer. The last thing, and this is actually really neat, and maybe I'll try to show an example of. I think Upcontent uses Upcontent on their homepage. So if I go here, say on their homepage, and what we eat our own dog food. It's a funny saying. This right here, I could quickly tell you. This right here is generated from their feed. If I click this random article, and here, let me move this up a little bit so you could see. Cool. There it is. So this thing, you get this little sticky thing, right here in the corner. So that's pretty cool, right? So say, again, especially for people who are already doing this, who have an email newsletter, who link to third-party sources, and user clicks and he sees his third-party source, and maybe if he clicked, maybe not, but there's no way to go back to your website to really take that action. But Upcontent gives it to you. You get this little thing that you get to customize. I keep clicking it. Right here in the corner, you get it. So that's really neat. And if you were to do that custom, it'll take you a long time to build that same functionality. That in Upcontent, really, it's so cheap that cheaper for you to just pay them to have it and maintain it than try to build it yourself. Okay, cool. What else should you know? It works with all stacks and platforms. And what I mean by that is whether you have WordPress or a Magento site or a Drupal site or a Joomla site, or you don't have a CMS, or whether you have MailChimp or Constant Contact or iContact. A lot of the software we work with, and it gets kind of a little frustrating to be honest, at least for me, is that a lot of it is very platform specific. This is just a Shopify app. This is just for WooCommerce, whatever the case may be. This Upcontent is very, not platform dependent. They do have some integrations, make it easier for you to do it with MailChimp, make it easier for you to do it with Constant Contact. But even if you use something that they don't have, perfectly integrated, they have a really good, just like short code, to be able to integrate it really with anything. But although it's for all stacks and platforms, it's not for all business verticals. If you sell fashion and you have a Shopify fashion site, even though technically you could use Upcontent, I don't see 3 fashion related articles helping you, sell your clothing items. So, it's for industrial, for B2B, for a lot of businesses, this makes complete sense. And if you're not, really the thing is, how could you be sure? And really the only way you could be sure is to use it and to put in a few keywords and see what happens. Another good thing to know, it could be fully automated or, with that manual process like you saw, press star a few times. Again, you could make it totally automatic. And really, if you're a brand, I wouldn't. Unless your filter is so good and you're looking at this and you're like, wow, like there's no misses here, like everything is spot on, right? Then yeah, you can make it automatic. If you own several of these like affiliate type websites, I don't know, about stocks or something else, and really if a random article is just off, you don't care really. Okay, that's fine, make it automatic. But otherwise, I would have that manual assist option. And really, there's a free trial. You don't. It's hard. It's hard to. It really is hard to conceptualize it. You need to put in some keywords. You need to see this, and you need to go like, oh wow, yeah, I'd love for my prospective customers to see this, right? Every week, every month on the website. This is perfect for my Facebook channel. But you need to see it. There's a free trial. It's instant. It's not one of those free trials you put in a credit card and it's impossible to cancel. It's very quick. You get access very fast, just like you saw my demo account. I signed up. It took me 5 minutes to sign up, get into the platform. It's very intuitive, so it's definitely worth a try, and I encourage it. That's all for my review. If you are a customer of SmartSites, you could ask your project manager about what your project manager, he or she, thinks of this idea. If you're not a client of SmartSites, I encourage you to reach out and see how we could help you. Of course, check out our good friends at Upcontent, see if it could help your business, and let us know if it did. Okay, thank you so much.